witches, today I have a very interesting video for you. We're going to be discussing 10 smells of witchcraft. Yep, if you want to know if somebody's working you have been smelling these stinky smells, stick around because it's coming up right now.
Hello everyone, welcome, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I thought this video was pretty interesting to watch. It is another witch who is going to tell us different smells that can warn us of other witchcraft that may harm us or things that we need to look out for. So let's just dive right into it and see what she has to say. Now, this is White Raven and Witch's Lair, so don't forget to check out their content as well.
Hi witches, today I have a very interesting video for you. We're going to be discussing 10 smells of witchcraft. Yep, if you want to know if somebody's working you have been smelling these stinky smells, stick around because it's coming up right now. Hi witches, blessed be. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being in here. I surely have a very interesting video for you today. I think it's good information. Grab your pen and a notebook, take some notes, and also I am going to link in the description of this video a lot of information for you and some of the things that I mentioned here. I want to be for you what I wish I had when I started. So let's get right into the spell witches. These are going to be 10 different smells that are common. What are those smells and what can you do about it? Number 1 smell, sulfur. The smell of the pits of hell.
I've actually have been told that before, specifically from the the toxic person that I needed to get away from. He's like, you can tell when death is here. And I'm like, how? He's like, the smell. And I'm like, well, what's the smell? He said the smell of like matches after they burn, sulfur. I was like, interesting.
Sulfur is probably one of the most well-known smells when it comes to baneful magic. Sulfur is a main ingredient in many of the nasty powders that are used to curse people with ugly curses. If you have never smelled sulfur, sulfur smells like eggs, like rotten eggs, as a matter of fact. Or a good example of the smell of sulfur is the smell of matches. So if something smells like that in your house out of nowhere, watch out, because this could be a sign of somebody hexing you. So what can you do to counteract
Interesting.
this? You're going to burn resins, herbs, woods. This is going to be a good way for you to neutralize the energies. Good herbs to burn are, of course, white sage. You can also burn palo santo.
Yeah.
You can also burn frankincense, among other things. But this
I use white sage and palo santo mainly for me personally, but you can use frankincense as well. Yeah.
is something that you can do immediately if you smell sulfur around you. Another thing that you can do for protection, you can sprinkle salt or black salt around your perimeter. Salt.
Yes, this is true. Also, sprinkling salt around you or even in your house, or your doors, your doorways, like the arches, like portals, like things that you think they're like portal ways, you can do that, and it'll help protect you from that negative energy or energy that is trying to get into your home or into the physical body.
Salt is something that is uncorruptible and is a great neutralize it. It's going to break. It's going to dissolve evil energy coming your way. You can put the salt in your door thresholds. You can put this in your windowsills, or if you have a home and you can walk around in your property, you can put some salt or black salt around your home. Another thing that you can do to help protect yourself is carrying something on you. For example, I have my Hexenspiegel today. This is a mirror that is going to reflect any evil coming my way. You can put mirrors facing your front door or the entrance of your house. That is also a great way for you to reject and repel and send back evil coming your way.
That is pretty interesting. I just noticed her necklace, and that makes perfect sense. You know, mirrors is a great way to cast that energy and reflect it back onto the sender, or just dispel it in general. So, good tip.
So those are a few things that you can do if you smell the stinky smell of sulfur in your house. Number 2, rotting or decay. This is not a nice smell to have around you. If you notice the smell of like garbage, rotting meat, something sour and putrid, and you don't see where this is coming from, watch out, because this could be a really bad sign that somebody is working you. Decay and putrid smells has to do with the dead. These can definitely suggest the presence of baneful spirits, muertos. You could have been the victim of somebody sending you a muerto, a dead person, to disrupt your life. And usually these muertos, these dead people, they become very attached to you. And this is something that we call attachments. Attachments like to mess a lot with people's mind, with the way you feel, not necessarily physically, but mentally. So please pay attention to that. Now,
that is so true.
When you smell rot and decay, that can also symbolize that somebody is burying you. I mean, I share videos in here in which I suggest for you to take the remnants of your spell, of your little puppet doll that you're making of somebody, take it to the cemetery and bury it. Well, perhaps someone is doing the same thing to you, and this is a sign for you to pay attention, witches, because it could definitely be a burial as well. Okay, so how we can counteract this attack with camphor witches? You are going to grab your charcoal burner and a charcoal, and you're going to put a tablet of camphor on your charcoal. I have a video in here on how to do that. I'll link it in the description. And you're going to go around your entire house with your camphor. Camphor is going to sterilize your environment. Very important, which is that all of you guys have camphor. Camphor is very strong, removing attachments and things like that. You can do also.
That is super interesting. I've never heard of that, so that is pretty crazy. Have you guys ever experienced these types of smells before so far? Let me know in the comments below. Hopefully not. Let's hope not. You know, I mean, we have a lot of woods, like woodsy nature around us, so I mean, it would be natural to smell those things, but like out of the blue, like very prominent in your house, then that may be a very, very significant sign that maybe you should watch out for. So definitely something that I didn't even think about.
Floor washes. You can use lemon, you can use rosemary, you can put salt in your floor washes. And I will definitely add Florida water. I would even put Florida.
I have some of this. Definitely get some of this stuff. It is amazing. It cleanses and it smells amazing, and I live by it.
Water like in a spray bottle, and I will spray my Florida water around. Make sure to pay attention to thresholds like on your doors and your windows. That's really important. So a good way to reverse magic is with a reversal candle. I also have videos in here about this topic that I have shared with you. Reversal candles usually come in 2 colors. I suggest the ones that are white and black, and you are going to anoint this candle with vanishing oil, and you are going to put the name of the person charm that you think is working you. If you do not know the name of the person, just write enemy of mine and make sure to burn that candle. Visualize that candle absorbing all that evil energy and returning it to your enemy as it consumes.
That is a good tip. I mean, even if you don't know the person or whatever the case may be, that's a good tip, enemy of mine, because you don't really, if you don't particularly know, you don't want to cast something on somebody that wasn't even intended for them in the first place. So be mindful of that whenever you are doing your unbinding spells or protecting yourself, or just be mindful of the intentions that you set during these things.
Very important. Number 3,
Yeah.
burn hair, burn fabric, burning smells. When you smell burned hair or burned and you have no source of the smell, this is usually linked to effigies and puppet magic, or what you perhaps know as a voodoo doll.
I never knew that. I mean, I've never experienced that. I shouldn't even be making this video. But at the same time, it's like we need to know these types of things, right? If you do smell those types of things, like you should be mindful of how to return, or at least dispel that energy that is going on. I think it's more of a sense of being aware of what is going on, right? Rather than you just don't know and you just allow it to continue. But man, people just be doing some crazy stuff. Like, I have heard of people doing witchcraft with hair and items and stuff like that, and it's just sickening.
Maybe your enemy has done a dolly on your liking and is burning the heck out of you, which I suggest for you to fight these smells also with fire. You're gonna get your charcoal burner, you're going to get your charcoal, and there's some herbs that can help you counteract or minimize or neutralize that attack towards you. Some good herbs that you can use are juniper, cedar. I love cedar witches, bay leaves, rosemary, sage, lavender, basil, peppermint, and there's so many more that are going to help you transmute and change that evil energy. As a protective measure, I will use charms and amulets. I would use stones and crystals like black tourmaline, like black obsidian. You want to put all these things around your space. You can.
I agree. Black tourmaline, black obsidian, 100% live by those stones for protection and returning back any negative energy.
Go around your house and you can create your own sigils and you can just cast them just in thin air. Witches, you can also do a witch's bottle, and you can also use decoys. And again, use protection jewelry like the Hexenspiegel. This is just a mirror. Just carry a mirror on you, or any type of charm that you have prepared with the purpose of protection. A spell that I recommend that you can do is a reversal spell with candles and mirrors. I did one a couple of months ago, or maybe close to a year ago. It's really good and I really like it. I am going to link it in the description of the video so you have an example on what to do. Number 4, the smell of candles. You're home and it smells like candles and you're not burning any candles, which is, this could be a sign that somebody is working you. And so how are you going to counteract this? With candle magic again. So do any type of reversal candle magic.
That makes sense.
Of course, you're also going to follow all this with cleansing and protection.
Right.
Number 5, which is the smell of feces. That happens, especially if it's like dog poop, cat poop, which is somebody has put you in a bottle with poop. And this is done simply just to turn
Really, people?
your life into shit. This is going to slow you down. This is going to be bad luck. This is going to be a lot of calamity coming your way. How do you counteract this? With bath. You're going to prepare bath, especially bath that have AubreyCamino herbs or AubreyCamino oil. That is a road opener. You can add salt to your bath water. You can add rue. You can add rosemary. You can add Florida water. So as you can see, you must cleanse yourself right away. Another thing that I recommend for you to do as a spell is a revocation spell. And again, I'm going to link these spells in the description of the video. Number 6, the smell of urine or ammonia. A sharp smell of ammonia or urine are directly linked with some type of baneful magic, particularly domination spells. So how do you counteract this magic? Use holy water to clean your space. You can also add rose water to that holy water. Or something really important that I like to do, even if I don't feel like I'd be in hex. You want to clean your energy, your aura, witches. You want to clean it up from any type of symbolic marking territory that somebody has done on you. And how
the fact that like that this is even like a thing, like to even be aware of, just baffles me. Like,
how can you clean your aura? How can you clean your energy? It's not so difficult, witches. You can do it with herbs, like smudging, any herbs that you like that will elevate your state of mind. You can use crystals. There's a lot of crystals that have cleansing properties. Salt bath. There's some salts in my website that you can use as well. If you have no idea and you just want something already prepared, check out my website. Himalayan salt can help you detox your aura, your energy. You can use that as well. And my favorite way is with sound, which is especially humming sounds. I can just put my headphones and listen to humming sounds.
I love sound baths and spiritual baths and all of that. So I would have to agree, like, you should always be grounding, cleansing, protecting your energy, using your crystals, using your high frequency sounds, like doing these things, salting your house, cleansing your space, you know, using sage and herbs, like doing these things on a regular basis, not just when you smell these smells, in my honest opinion, just so you can layer yourself with protection at all times, just in case. I'm always a just in case person, somebody shady comes your way. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Go check this person out, and which is White Raven and Witch's Lair. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.